In the last videos we covered how to read multiple values in a single statement, in a single input statement, right? So now the next one, evolve function, evaluate, evolve function we have to use. Somewhere in the last videos while converting str type to boolean we used this one, sir. Okay, evolve. Now I will explain a bit in detail. Most beautiful concept for you people, right? Suppose here, very simple, I have some string is there, sir. I want to convert 2 into type, okay, int of x. I want to convert to float type, float of x. I want to convert to, okay, bool type, bool of x, something like bool of x. Okay, like we have these many typecasting functions are there. Sir, now if we use a eval, these many typecasting functions are not required. What the reason for that is, this eval is going to evaluate this x is what type. If it is the int type, it is going to return int value. If it is the float type, it is going to return float value. If it is the string type, it will return string value. If it is the list type, it will return list value. If it is the tuple, it return tuple value. So, as an alternative to these many typecasting functions, happily we can use evolve function, a single function which is the replacement of all typecasting functions, right? Sir, what is the way how you can use, sir? Very simple. Here, assume that x is equal to if I use input of enter something like this, I'm taking, sir, enter something like, now print of type of x, print of type of x. Can you please confirm type of x is always what type? str type, because input function is always going to return string only, str type only, right? But based on your provided value, I want to convert into the corresponding type automatically. Then what I have to take? Evolve. Are you getting what I have to take? Evolve. Instead of int, float, bool, just simply I am using evolve. If your provided value is int type, automatically converted to int, sir. If your provided value is a float type, automatically converted to float type. Now this x is not str type always. Based on your provided value, automatically the corresponding type by default will be considered. Beautiful function, evolve function, sir. Observe carefully. Have a look once, sir. I'm taking here. I'm trying to take x is equal to input of enter something, enter something, okay, like, sir, print type of x, print type of x. What is the problem? It's always going to return str type only. Have a look once very carefully, sir. Here if you enter something, 10 I'm taking, sir, it is always str type only, right? Okay, now let me take 10.5 str only, right? But now my requirement here is I'm trying to use evolve. Observe that very carefully about this one, sir. Evolve. Here just this total input I'm passing as the argument to evolve. Okay, now have a look once about this one, sir. Here I'm taking 10. What is the type? Int type, but not str type. If I'm taking enter something, 10.5, okay, float type. If I'm taking true, sir, boolean type. If I'm taking Durga, here str type. Are you getting? If I'm taking, observe that, sir, 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30 within square brackets means what type? List type. Within square bracket, list type. Okay, list. If I can provide, okay, within parenthesis 10, 20, 30. What the answers are? Tuple type. Just I provided within here, like, sir, what is this one? Don't get confused. What is this one? This one is int type. It is not single value tuple. It is int type only. Okay. Now if I provide 10 comma single value to tuple, comma is the mandatory, then what types are? It is the tuple type. Everyone in the position to understand clearly, right? Are you able to understand? So eval function, such type of beautiful functions are okay. You provide any type, automatically the corresponding type by default is going to be considered. Okay, this is the specialty of eval function. Alternative to typecasting, we require to use a eval function, right? Next, there is one more specialty is there for our eval function. What is that? Yes, if you provide expression, it will evaluate that expression and returns the result. That is the biggest specialty, sir. Now observe this one. If I can take x is equal to evalve of okay 10 plus 20 plus 30, like this I am taking, sir. 10 plus 20 plus 30, print of x. 10 plus 20 plus 30, its value 60. Directly you are going to get 60. Internally it will be converted to what type, sir? Internally it will be converted to what type, sir? Here 60, it is the integer type only. Have a look once, observe carefully. Here I am taking x is equal to evalve of 10 plus 20 plus 30 I am taking, sir. Next print of x, sir, comma type of x, both the things I am trying to print, sir. Now observe this one, 60 is the result and the type of x is what types are? Int type. Are you getting? It is int type. The total value 60 by default you are going to get. Sir, not only this one, not only this, right? Suppose I have some mathematical expression is there, sir. 10 plus 20 by 3 by 3, okay, power 4. Next and after that floor division 5, next into 40, something is there. Sir, what is the result? It is going to evaluate this total mathematical expression and it's going to provide the result, sir. Now observe that it is going to provide the result is 10.0, sir. Class what type of float type? If you want, you can evaluate. The result is always 10.0 only. 10.0, what types are float type? Like this, right? So this is the purpose of eval function. Most beautiful function, alternative to typecasting function. Happily we can use eval to evaluate the provided input value and convert it to corresponding type automatically to evaluate expression and it's going to return the result. Clear, right? What is the purpose of eval function? Hi friends, in the last videos we covered very clearly how you can read user provided input by using input function. Up to that, not required to have any doubts, sir. So now the next topic what I have to discuss, command line arguments. So what is command line argument? Within our Python program, how you can read these command line arguments, how you can use these command line arguments, what is the main advantage of these command line arguments, like we have to perform post-mortem on these concepts, sir. Sir, these command line arguments is another way to read user provided input. Remember that. Sir, first question, what are command line arguments? How you can pass command line arguments? So these are not arguments, these are not values we are passing by using input function. So command line arguments, okay. So we have to pass arguments from the command prompt. I want to pass arguments from the command prompt at the time of executing Python script. Sir, how you can execute Python script? Can you please confirm? Py test.py. This is the script, sir. Py, this is the command we require to use. Py test.py. So can you please execute test.py? Sir, while executing this command, here you can pass some arguments. Okay, here you can pass some arguments with this command. Are getting the arguments which are passing from command prompt? So with the Python script execution, these arguments by default considered as command line arguments. Are getting right? What these arguments, right? These arguments are by default considered as command line argument. The arguments which are passing from command prompt, these arguments are called command line arguments, right? Sir, now my next important point, how you can read these command line arguments inside the test.py. I have test.py file is there. How you can read these command line arguments, how you can use these command line arguments, we have to discuss. Okay. Sir, first, how you can read these command line arguments? Remember, I want to introduce two words. What is the first word? Sys, sir. Okay. Sys is a predefined module in Python. What is the module name? Sys. Sys is the module. This module contain one variable is there, argv. Again, what is this one, sir? It is the variable present inside sys module. So we are not required to discuss what is the module. In the last session, while covering math module, sir, we covered very clearly what is the basic idea about modules, right? Sys module contain a variable. What is that variable name, sir? Argv. Okay. By using this variable, happily we can read command line arguments. So just aware, sys is a module. In this module, there is one variable is there, argv. By using that, happily we can get these command line arguments, right? Then immediately you may ask, sir, this argv is what type? What type? Sir, very simple. This argv is a list type. Regarding this argv is list type because the number of command line arguments, order is important, duplicate values are allowed. That's why it is what types are list type. Where is the proof for that? How you can conclude it is a list type? Just very simple. Let me go for a small example, sir. From sys module, import argv. Can you please import from sys module, import argv. Okay, now print of type of argv. Sir, what is the type of this argv? Sir, definitely the answer we are going to get, sir, list type. Take very special care, sir. Okay, now have a look once. If I consider just this is my test.spy file. Have a look once, sir. This is the test.py file. Okay, here I am taking from sys module, import argv. Observe very carefully, sir. Sys is a module name and argv is the variable name. Okay, print type of argv. Print type of argv like this, right? Sir, now let me execute this code. Py test.py. What the answer we are going to get, sir? It is the list type. Clear, right? So what are command line arguments? The arguments which are passing from command prompt are called command line arguments. Next, within Python script, how you can read these command line arguments? By using argv variable which is internally list. Okay, this argv variable present inside sys module. Clear for all of you, right? Now I have one small doubt is there. Take very special care about this one. Here, how many command line arguments we are passing? Can you please observe? Py test.py 10, 20, 30. How many command line arguments we are passing? 3 command line arguments, right? Sir, now, sir, inside my Python file, okay, I'm taking print of argv of 0. Please confirm what the answer we are going to get. So, list elements, first element, how you can access, right? argv of 0. By using index, we can access list elements, right? Please confirm argv of 0. What the answer we are going to get? Yes, friends. Yes, obviously first command line argument. What is the first command line argument for this command? Py test.py 10, 20, 30. This is just my execution. So what is the first command line argument? What we are going to get? Sir, very simple. Sir, most of the people are going to feel that it is a 10. It is the 10. Most of the people are going to feel it is the 10. Okay. So this is the first command line argument. Under this one is the second. Under this one is the third. No chance at all. Okay. argv internally it is the list. In this list, sir, what is the first value, second value like this? Sir, take very special care, sir. Now this is internally ARGV. Remember this one, sir. This is internally ARGV. Forget about this command, sir. PY. So now this is the first element present inside ARGV, sir. ARGV. This is the first element present inside. Next, this is the second element, third element, like. So in ARGV, first element is name of the Python file. That's why what output you are going to get, sir? Test.py. Remember, sir. So what is the first command line argument? First command line argument is not the argument what we are passing. First command line argument is so the name of the file. Sir, even in C language also it is the rule. But in Java, do you know, in Java this is the first one, this is the second, like this, right? So but in C language, name of the file itself will become first command line argument. Is it clear, right? Sir, now I want to get a 10. What is the way, sir? Print of ARGV of 1 I have to take. Are you getting? ARGV of 1 I have to take. Then what is the answer we are going to get? 10. Okay. If you print ARGV of 2 or ARGV of 3, then 20, 30 we are going to get, sir. Take very special care. ARGV is the list. In that list, first element is not first command line argument. First element is name of the file. Okay. Where is the proof for that? Have a look once, sir. Sir, I'm trying to print. What is the first element? Okay, what is the first element, sir? ARGV of 0 I'm taking. Okay, now let me execute this code, sir. Sir, observe how you can execute. Py tester.py. Next 10, 20, 30 I'm taking. Now ARGV means this is the list, sir. In this list, this is the first element, this is the second element, this is the third element, like this. This is so itself is the list. Sir, 0th element, 1th element, second element, third element. So you are asking about ARGV of 0 means test.py we are going to get. If you want to observe that, let me execute this code, sir. Py test.py 10, 20, 30 I'm taking. What answer we are going to get? Okay, test.py. Sir, you are not getting 10. You are getting what? Test.py. Sir, I want to get a 10. Then ARGV of 1. Now you are going to get 10, sir. Are you getting? Now you are getting 10. Perfect. Sir, I want to print ARGV of 2, sir. ARGV of 3. ARGV of 3. Like now you are going to get, yes, sir, this is the first command line argument. This is the second one, third one, fourth one, like we are going to get, sir. Okay. Now let's just print ARGV also. Okay, ARGV. Let me print ARGV. Now that list, total list you are going to get, sir. Yes, observe that. This is the list. In this list, what is the first value? The first value itself is, sir, name of the file. Next, the second, third, fourth, like this we have. Clear for all of you, right? So from this discussion, you people should be aware what are command line arguments. So how you can pass command line arguments. Next, how you can read command line argument. Sys module ARGV is the variable. In this, what is the important point? First command line argument is always name of the file, but not your provided value. Up to this is the clear for all of you, right? So now let me go for a small example. Okay, program to print the command line arguments information. How many number of command line arguments are there? Total list are one by one how you are going to print. A simple example I want to take, sir. So if you want to access command line arguments, compulsory we require to import which variables are? ARGV from which module? Sys module, right? That's why. So from sys module import ARGV. Okay, can you please import ARGV from which module, sir? Sys module, right? Now, sir, very simple. Print of the number of command line arguments. Okay, the number of command line arguments. Sir, how many command line arguments are there? Okay, like I want to print. Very simple, sir. ARGV is the list. ARGV is the list, right? So in this list, how many elements are there? If you want to know, very simple. Length inbuilt function we have to use. What is this one, sir? length of argv, it is going to return how many values are there in this list. Okay, now length of argv, like this I am taking, sir. Next, similarly, I want to provide all command line arguments in a single line. Print the list of command line arguments. The list of command line arguments. The list of command line arguments I am taking. So how you can print, sir? Just simply argv, like this we have to take. So first one what I am taking, the number of command line arguments. Next, the list of command line arguments, right? Sir, what is the next one? Okay, the command line arguments one by one I want to print. Command line arguments one by one, okay, like I want to print, sir. Very simple. Can you please tell argv is a list or not? Yes, it is a list, sir. Argv is the list. Internally contained several elements are available. Okay, sir, this is the first element, second element, third element, fourth element, like every element present inside this argv. Can you please print that? Can you please print? So a simple for loop I am taking, sir. For each x value, in argv, sir, for every x present inside argv, print of x value. That's all. A simple program to print a command line information is this one, sir. How many number of command line arguments? The total list of command line arguments. Command line arguments one by one. How you can print? Have a look once, sir. Let me go for a simple example. What we have to go for, sir. Here, see, from sys module import argv. Okay, like, sir, now print of the number of command line arguments. The number of command line arguments, right? The number of command line argument. Can you please spell out what is the function we require to call? Length of argv. Okay, like, second one, sir, the list of command line arguments. Can you please just print argv? The total list by default we are going to get, sir. Next, print of the command line arguments one by one. The command line arguments one by one. Are getting the command line arguments one by one for each x in argv. For each x in argv, print of x. Are getting for each x in argv, print of x, sir. A simple example what we are going to get, sir. Now have a look once, sir. Sir, py test.py test.py. Okay, 10 20 30 40, like this. 10 20 30 I am taking, sir. Sir, how many command line arguments we have? Total 4, sir. Total 4. This is the first one, second, and so on. Sir, now have a look once. What output by default you are going to get? Observe that the number of command line arguments. The number of command line argument 4. Observe carefully, sir. Next, the list of command line arguments. Okay, test.py 10 20 30. Sir, command line arguments one by one. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, right? Okay, like, this is the way how you can get that right. Okay, suppose let me take another thing. I want to pass some more things, 50 60, like this, right? Sir, how many command line arguments are there? Sir, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Are getting total 7 command line arguments are there, including name of the file. Now observe, the number of command line arguments is the 7. The list of command line arguments is nothing but like 60. Okay, like a test.py later list one by one. If you are going to ask, this is the answer we are going to get, sir. The simplest example to print the command line arguments. I hope everyone in the position to understand, right? Clear? Sir, in the last video, we covered very clearly what is command line argument, how you can read and use those command line arguments, right? Sir, now let me go for one more example, very meaningful example, okay, related to these command line arguments. Observe that program to print sum of given numbers provided as command line arguments. What it means, sir? Very simple. Suppose py test.py. I am not passing any command line argument. Then what is my expected output is the sum is 0, because you are not passing any argument, right? The sum is 0. Suppose py test.py and I am taking 10. Sir, how many command line arguments I am passing? Only 10, explicitly 10. Then what answer I have to get? The sum is 10. Remember, the sum is 10. Next, py test.py 10, 20 I am passing. Are you getting? 10 and 20. Two numbers I am passing at the command line arguments. Now my expected output is the sum is 30. Are you getting? The sum is 30. Next, py test.py 10, 20, 30, 40 I am taking, sir. So 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40, 100. Now the sum is 100 we are going to get. Everything is clear for all, friend? Sir, what is the command line argument? So this is a more meaningful example. I want to use these command line arguments in my program to find the sum. How you can write the logic? Observe carefully, sir. Here first import argv from says import argv. Just I imported argv, right? Now the next thing is take very special care. argv in the first command line argument is always what? First command line argument. Suppose I am passing py test.py 10, 20, 30, 40 I am passing. Then which one will become first command line argument? Yes, this test.py will become first command line argument. I don't want to consider 0 index. I don't want to consider 0 index value. I want to consider the values from one index only. Remember this one. From one index only I have to consider. Then what I have to take? argv of 1 colon like. Are you getting which is this operator is called? Slice operator. In the last videos I covered very clearly. From one index onwards remaining, can you please consider this is nothing but like. So take very special care about this one, sir. argv of 1. Okay, now this result you can assign to any variable. args I am taking. R need not be args, some x also. X is equal to argv of 1. Now this x pointing to this one, sir. Okay, in this first one, second one, third one, like this we are going to use. Take very special care. This what is the very important, right? Now observe that args is equal to argv of 1 colon. Okay, so ignore file name, ignore our Python file name. Okay, only provided command line arguments can you please consider. Okay, like so that new list we are assigning with args. Sir, in my classroom, whenever I use this line, some students ask the doubt, sir, what is this args? Okay, args I am using just like a variable man. Instead of args, you can use any x also, no problem at all. It is not fixed. But argv, is it fixed or not? Yes, it is a predefined, but this one is our own variable. xyz also you can use, no problem, right? Next, I am taking sum is equal to 0. Take very special care. Small loopholes are there. Just I am taking a variable whose initial value is the 0. So now for each x value in args, okay, for every x value present inside args. args means from one index onwards. For every x value in args, sum is equal to sum plus x. Sum is equal to sum plus x. Can you please print the sum? can you please print the sum is just I'm taking like this. The sum is like sir, a small chota Python script to read command line arguments and to print the sum of the values whatever we passed as command line arguments, right? Any doubt? Friends, observe very carefully. Can you please confirm, is this code is going to work or not? Yes, if I pass py test.py, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40 I am passing. Can I get the sum as 100 or not? Is it possible or not? Is this code is going to work or not? Yeah, take a bit very special care. So everything is going to be work, but a small mistake, syntactical mistake we are doing. What is that mistake is? Observe carefully. Very important point, sir. What is the point is? For each x in ARGS, ARGS means ARGV of 1 colon. So this is the ARGS. This is the ARGS. So for each x, first time x, next x, next x, add this x to sum. Here there is one small problem is there. Observe carefully. Whatever values we are passing from the command prompt, always considered as string type only. Remember this one, sir. Always considered as what type? String type only. Even you are passing numbers also, it is always going to treat a string like this, right? It's always going to consider as a string type only. Then what will happen is, observe. So sum is the number, but x is a string type. So whenever we are applying plus a symbol between a number and a string, immediately we are going to get type error. Remember this one, sir. Between int value and a string value, you can't use plus operator. By mistake, if you are trying to apply, immediately you are going to get error. We are going to get, sir, type error. Let me check this one. How you can correct, I will explain. Sir, observe carefully, right? Sir, what is the example we have to take care? Okay, from okay, sys import argv. Okay, like next args is equal to argv of 1 colon, like this I'm taking, sir. Okay, like so only our required arguments only we are considering. Now is equal to 0 for each x in args. For every x value inside args, sum is equal to sum plus x value. Okay, now print of the sum, the sum I'm taking. What is the sum value, sir? Sum I'm taking, sum like this, right? That's all. This is the simplest example what I'm considering, right? Now let me execute this code, sir. Okay, let me execute. This is the code py test.py 10, 20, 30, 40. Now take a bit very special care. It's available in string form. So number plus a string, immediately type error we are going to get. Am I getting that error or not? Observe that carefully, sir. What is the answer? Type error. At which line? Sum is equal to sum plus s. Unsupported operand types for plus int and str. Sir, you can't apply plus operator for int and str. Like this we are getting the error. So how I can solve this problem? Convert this string type to int type. Typecasting function is available or not? Yes. Instead of taking x, just we require to take int of x. Yes, we have to take what? Int of x. Perfectly, the code is going to work. Don't worry, sir. This is the small correction what we have to take care. So all command line arguments, whatever we are passing from the command prompt, available in string form only. Okay, inside. So if you want other type, compulsory we have to typecast. Okay, we require to perform typecasting, sir. Now have a look. Let me perform that small change here. For each x in args, okay, can you please typecast to int type, sir? Typecast to int type like this, right? Now have a look once, sir. I'm not passing any command line argument. Now listen carefully. If I'm not passing any command line argument, then the sum is 0. Perfectly it's working, sir. The sum is 0 like this. If I'm passing only one command line argument 10, the sum is 10 we are getting, sir. Sir, similarly, if I am passing 10, 20, 10, 20, what the answer we are going to get, sir? The sum is 30, 30 like this, right? Sir, if I can take 10, 20 like this, right? Now the sum is 100 we are going to get. Sir, 50, 50, 60, 70 like this I am taking. Then the sum is 280 we are going to get. So, everything perfectly is working. Not required to keep any explanation about this terminology. Are you able to understand, right? So, with pleasant mind, better to trace so that you people can get much clarity. But meaningful example, what is command line argument? What is the purpose? What is the how to use command line arguments in our script? Clear, right? Sir, now it's very clear how to read and how to use command line arguments, right? Sir, whenever I'm explaining this concept in my regular sessions, maybe classroom or online, every student having some doubt. Sir, first what is the use? For which purpose we are going to use this command line argument? Can you please explain one real-time scenario where we are going to use it, sir? Sir, a simple example I want to tell. What is the perfect use of command line arguments, right? Just observe. I want to develop a small file merger application. What is the application I'm trying to develop? File merger application, sir. Means I have two files are there. Read the data from the two files and write to two separate files. Merge data present in two files into a third file. This is about my requirement, right? How you can write the code? Just basic idea. You are not required to execute this code. Just observe carefully. Here I am taking F1. F1. Sir, can you please open file1 dot txt. Okay. You are just spell out. Can you please open file1 dot txt. You are not specifying any mode, means read mode by default. Just we are opening file1.txt for read operation. Assume that in the file IO I will explain in detail, just basic idea purpose. F2 is equal to, can you please open file2.txt, sir? Can you open file2.txt, file1.txt? Okay, well. Sir, this data I have to write to output.txt. Assume that my open output.txt. Output.txt. But I want to write operation. Compulsory we have to specify mode explicitly. W means what? Mode explicitly we require to specify, sir. Okay, F3 is ready. Now, so three files are there, file1.txt, file2.txt and output.txt. My job is read the data from file1.txt and file2.txt and write that data to output.txt. This is my requirement, right? Sir, very simple. For each line in F1, for X in F1 means for every line in F1 means what? File1.txt. So for every line present inside file1.txt, so can you please write F3 dot write off, sir, that X. So all the lines present inside F1 means file1.txt. Can you please write to F3? F3 means output.txt file. Okay, we are writing, sir. Well, so first file data completed. Next, for each X in F2, for every line present inside F2, can you please write to F3 dot write of X? That's all. A simple file merger application. Sir, this is the code. Okay, anyway, even you don't know about file IO concept, but by seeing this code you may get some basic idea. But in files concept I will discuss in detail. Don't worry, sir. Even I won't execute this code also, just idea purpose I'm taking. Now have a look once. What this program is doing, can you please spell out? Reading the data from F1 and F2. F1 and F2 means file1.txt and file2.txt. Write to F3. F3 means output.txt, right? Okay, this is the program, everything right. Now my question is, so I want to give this application to the client. Array, beautiful file merger application I did. Happily you can use like. then immediately my client is going to ask, array, my input data in which files should be available? Okay, like he's asking. So I should tell, to work this code properly, compulsory your input data should be available inside file1.txt, file2.txt, and then output should come only to the output.txt file. So you hard coded file names, correct or not? So this program will work only on file1.txt, file1.txt, file2.txt, and it will provide to output.txt file. Are you getting? File names are hard coded, right? So this program is fixed only for these files, right? Okay, like. But my client is telling, my end user is telling, boss, my data is available inside a.txt, b.txt. Can you please write this data to c.txt? Not these file names. My own file names are there. Sorry, man. This program you can't use, or you have to change these file names. Instead of hard coding file names, what I want to do is, so I will rewrite this application in different style. Have a look once. Observe very carefully, right? Here, can you please open F1 is equal to open off. I will pass first input file as command line argument argv. Okay, whatever command line, from the command line you are passing file name, so it is going to, sir, first file. Okay, like, sir, similarly F2 is equal to open of argv of 2 I'm taking, sir. Okay, next F3 is equal to open of argv of 3 comma w, like this. So observe carefully, I'm not hard coding file names. I will pass file names from the command prompt. It's I can pass. I'm using those dynamically provided file names. Okay, well, now for each line inside F1, can you please write to F3.x? Remaining code is the same. Similarly, for each x in F2, can you please write F2.write of x? That's all. Sir, this is the code, sir. Now, so I have to convey to the client. Array, if you want to execute this code, what you have to take is py tester.py, py tester.py. What your input file names are? My input file names are a.txt, b.txt. A.txt means argv1, b.txt means argv of 2. Next, in which file you want to take? c.txt. So read the data from a.txt and b.txt and write this data to c.txt. Based on your requirement, happily you can provide your own file names. Definitely this program will work. So tomorrow my data is available inside x.txt, y.txt. I want to write this total data into z.txt. Sir, very simple. py tester.py, x.txt, y.txt, z.txt, like this you can take. Read the data from x.txt, y.txt and write this data to z.txt, like this, right? Now, am I hard coded any file names? Respond. Am I hard coded any file names? No. Based on your provided file names, this program will work. But this part here, we hard coded file names. This program will work only for these file names. By mistake, if you are changing the file name, this program won't work. So that is the advantage of command line argument. Based on our provided data, the program will work. We can customize the behavior of the application with these command line arguments. Everyone can able to understand, right? It is a generic template program, generic program what we are writing if you have command line arguments. Okay, so what is the purpose of command line arguments, right? The main objective of command line arguments is we can customize behavior of the application based on our requirement. Okay, well, even this program also, just last program whatever we covered, sir, can you please print sum of given numbers? Sum of given numbers. It is also a generic program because I didn't hard code anywhere how many numbers are there. Sometimes you may pass 0 number, sometimes you may pass 10 numbers, sometimes you may pass 1 lakh numbers. In any case, this program is going to work. That is the biggest advantage of command line arguments. Are you in the position to understand, right? What is the main objective? What is the main advantage of command line arguments? The biggest advantage of command line arguments is we can customize behavior of application. Based on our provided values, our application will work, which is nothing but customization, right? I hope everyone can understand. Clear, right? Sir, from the last videos, you have clear clarity. What is command line argument? How you can read? How you can use? What is the main purpose of command line arguments, right? Next, related to these command line arguments, there are small loopholes are there. Important conclusions are there. Let me cover, sir. Sir, first conclusion. Have a look once very carefully, sir. I'm writing the code, okay, from sys module import argv. Okay, well, now my target is print of argv of 1. I'm taking. Are you getting? Can you please print off argv of 1? This is my code. I want to execute this code, sir. Py test.py test.py. Now I'm passing, sir. Here, do you know Sunny Leone? I'm passing, sir. Just observe. What is the name? Sunny Leone. I'm passing from the command prompt. Can you please tell, if I pass like this, what is the output we are going to get? Can you please tell? What is the argv of 1? Argv of 0 means this one. Argv of 1 means, is it Sunny or Sunny Leone or Leone? Remember, argv of 1 means Sunny. Okay. Command line argument to argument, what is the separator? Space is the separator. That's why first one, second one, third one. Argv of 1 means we are going to get simply Sunny is the answer. So space is the separator between command line arguments, right? But here one small twist is there. Let me execute up to this, right? So that you may get some clarity. Okay, here from says import argv. So just I'm taking print argv of 1. I'm trying to take. Okay, now let me execute this code. Sir, up to this is the clear, right? argv of 1. Okay, py test.py. Okay, here just I'm taking Sunny Leone like this, right? What is the output we are going to get? This is argv of 0. This one is the argv of 0. Next, this is the argv of 1, and this is the argv of 2, sir. 2. That's why argv of 1 means Sunny we are going to get, sir. But the answer we are going to get, only Sunny is the answer. But now my requirement is, I don't want Sunny, I want Sunny Leone. So this total thing, can you please consider as a single command line argument? Remember that. This total as a single command line argument, can you please consider? So usually space is the separator between command line arguments. If our command line argument itself contains space, sir, this total is only one argument only. How you can consider total as the one argument? Just we have to enclose within double quotes. Remember this one, we require to enclose within double quotes compulsory. Then this total thing is considered as only one command line argument. Then what is the answer we are going to get? Sunny Leone, right? Okay, have a look once. Have a look, observe that we have to enclose within double quotes. We have to enclose within double quotes. If I enclose within double quotes, this total thing is considered a single command line argument only. Observe carefully what answer by default we are going to get. Sunny Leone as a single, sir. Then immediately some people may ask, sir, is it compulsory double quotes or can I use single quotes, right? It is from the command prompt, not Python program, not Python code. We should use double quotes only. By mistake, if you are using single quotes, it won't work. Have a look once. Have a look once, sir. Here, py tested dot py. Just Sunny Leone. I'm taking inside a single quote. Inside within single quote, right? Now, how it is going to consider, sir? Do you know? Here, just from here to here, one command line argument, and from here to here, another command line argument. So compulsory we require to use double quotes only, but not single quote. What is the output we are going to get? Have you observed, right? Single quote followed by Sunny. This is the only ARGB1 we are going to get. That's all, sir. So the first conclusion is very clear. So space is the separator between command line arguments. If our command line argument itself contains space, we should enclose within double quotes. Everyone can aware? Clear for all of you, right? This is the case 1. Okay, well. Sir, now let me go for second case. Very interesting case. Listen carefully. Here case 2. Okay. Sir, from sys import argv. Import. Now my requirement is print argv of 1 plus argv of 2, sir. Can you please print argv of 1 plus argv of 2? Okay. Now I'm passing py tester.py, tester.py. Here 10, 20 I'm passing. Can you please confirm what the answer we are going to get? If I execute this code, okay, with this command, what the answer we are going to get? Array argv of 1 plus argv of 2. What output we are going to get? Simple. 30 is the answer we are going to get, sir. If you are telling 30, I will give left and right. Remember that. I will give left and right. The reason for that is all command line arguments available in string form only are getting available in string form. So string plus operator acts as concatenation but not arithmetic addition. Remember that. Plus operator acts as concatenation. So 10 plus 20 means concatenation is going to be happen 1020 is the output you have to get, sir. Okay, remember. So inside Python program, command line arguments always available in string form only. Okay, that's why plus operator is always going to consider, yeah, sir, do you know concatenation but not arithmetic addition? Sir, where is the proof? Have a look once. Sir, I'm taking from sys import argv of 1 plus argv of 2 I'm taking, sir. Okay, well, sir, now I'm taking here py test.py 1020 I'm taking. Py test.py 1020. The answer we are going to get 1020. Okay, but I don't want 1020. I want 30 as the answer. Okay, if you want arithmetic addition, you have to convert these values to int type. Correct, right? Then only if int value, then only plus operator acts as concatenation, right? So what is the way? Very simple. Print of I have to convert first command line argument into int type. Okay, int of argv of 1. Okay, first int value plus int of argv of 2, like this, right? Okay, like so first one plus second one, okay, both are int type. Now it acts as arithmetic addition operator. What is the output we are going to get, sir? Simply 30 itself is the answer we are going to get. Let me cross check. Have a look once. Here I'm taking, sir, what I have to take? Typecast into int type. Typecast into int type, sir. Here also typecast into int type I'm trying to take. Okay, now simple, sir. Here the answer is first time 1020 concatenation, but after typecasting 30 itself is the answer we are going to get, because this is plus operator between two int values, but this one is the plus operator between two string values. This is also a bit very important conclusion. So within the Python program, all command line arguments are available in which forms are string form only. If you want any other form, compulsory we have to perform typecasting by using typecast methods, right? Clear? Okay, well, now last case related to these command line arguments, let me go for sir. Case 3. I'm taking, have a look once. Here I'm taking from sys import argv. From sys import argv, print of argv of 100 I'm taking. Oh, argv of 100 argument I want. 100 index command line argument I want, sir. Sir, py tester.py 10 20, this is the command I am passing. Sir, how many command line arguments you are passing? Sir, 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, that's all. But you are asking about argv of 100 index command line argument. So if you are trying to access command line argument with the out of range index, sir, allowed range of index 0 1 2 only. With the out of range index, immediately you are going to get error. Are you getting what is this error, sir? Immediately we are going to get index error, list index out of range, list index out of range, like this. Have a look once. So here I am trying to take argv of sir 1 I am taking. Just observe carefully. 1. So here 1 is available, just simply 10. 1 is available, just simply 10 we are going to get. So 1 is the valid index. But now I am taking 100 index. Now let me execute, sir. Have a look once. Immediately index error, list index out of range. Index error, list index out of range we are going to get. So this is the third conclusion what you people should aware, sir. Okay, if you are trying to access command line arguments with the out of range index, we are going to get what? Index error. Everyone can aware, sir? Total these are the 3 important conclusions what you should aware. What is the first conclusion? The space is the separator between command line arguments. If our command line argument itself contains space, compulsory we should enclose within double quotes. Next, the command line arguments are available in string form. If you want any other form, typecasting functions we require to use. If you are trying to access command line arguments with the out of range index, immediately you are going to get index error. That's all, friends. This is the postmortem about command line arguments. Clear for all of it? So with this, how you can read the user provided input, either by input function or by command line arguments. Clear for all of it? If you feel comfortable, then we have to go for print output statements, right? Hi friends, in the last videos we covered very clearly how to read the end user provided input data by using input function. Next, how to read command line arguments. Everything we covered very clearly, sir. Sir, now the next thing, I want to print some output to the end user. How you can do that? What are various output statements are there? That part we have to discuss, right? Okay, output statement. Sir, we want to provide any output, the only possibility is print statement we have to use. Are you getting what is that statement, sir? Print statement we require to use. If you want to print some output to the console for the end user sake, then we have to go for print statement, right? Okay, well, sir, now multiple forms are there related to this print statement, sir. What is the first one, sir? Okay, form 1, assume that print statement without any argument, without any argument. I don't want to use any argument to the print statement. Yes, happily you can use this, sir. What it will do, it will insert a new line character. Regarding what is this, what it's going to insert, sir? New line character it will insert. What it means, very very simple. Have a look once. Print of Durga I'm taking. Print of Durga I'm taking. Now just simple. Have a look once. Print of Durga I'm taking. Print of Durga I'm taking. Now just print I'm taking. Next print soft I'm taking, sir. Durga like. Sir, if I'm not taking this one, this print statement I'm not taking in the middle, we have to get, sir, simple Durga and then soft we are going to get without this one. But if I'm taking this one, what is the possible, what the output is? Durga, and then, sir, one blank line will be there, blank line, and then soft by default we are going to print, sir. Okay, one blank line means empty line by default will be there, print soft. That's all. So wherever a new line character is required, simply you can use print without any argument. This type of thing is nothing but first version of print statement. Have a look once, sir. Observe carefully about this terminology. Here I am taking print of Durga and then print of soft I am taking, sir. Okay, I am not using print without any argument. Okay, let me run this code, sir. Py test.py Durga soft, like it's going to provide, sir, meaningful, right? Okay, now I am taking, sir, in the middle just a print, empty print statement, one blank line will be added in the middle. Have you look once, observe the difference, right? Here one blank line added in the middle, but earlier we are not having any blank line. So print without argument, perfectly acceptable. This is the first version, sir. Now let me go for second version of print statement. What the second version is? Print of string argument, right? Okay, print of string argument. Very print of Durga itself is acceptable. Yes, happily Durga will be printed to the console. Same way, sir, even in this string, if you want, you can use escape characters also, no problem. Escape characters like \n, \t, happily you can use. Suppose I am taking print of Durga \n software. Okay, Durga \n software. Sir, now do you know here, sir, Durga will be printed and then new line software will be printed in the next line. So in this string argument you can use escape characters also. Similarly, okay, Durga \t. What is the meaning of \t, sir? Tab software like I am taking, sir. Software like. So it is acceptable. Print of Durga \t software I am taking. This one is perfectly acceptable, right? Now have a look once, sir. I am trying to take, sir, Durga software like I am taking. Assume that, sir. Okay, simple. Print, it is going to print Durga software to the console. Yes, perfectly itself is valid, sir. Now in the middle, if you want, we can use \n new line character. In the string, if you want, you can use escape characters also, no issue at all. Have you observed, right? Durga is coming because of \n. Next thing is going to come to the next line. Sir, instead of \n, \t also you can take. Observe very carefully, sir. Here Durga and then \t, tab is coming, sir. So in this string argument you are allowed to use escape characters also, acceptable, no problem, right? Next, can I perform concatenation? Can I perform multiplication operation? Yes, why not? My requirement at last finally, is it a single string or not? This is about my requirement, right? Sir, observe print of Durga plus software, like this I am taking. Durga plus software. So concatenation, if you use plus, now do you know the result will become Durga software single string. That a single string we are trying to print, sir. Acceptable. Similarly, print of print 10 into Durga I'm taking. 10 into Durga. This is called the multiplication operation, string repetition operator. Can you please repeat Durga 10 times? Can you please repeat Durga 10 times? Repeat Durga 10 times. Finally, it is the string only. That string we are going to print to the console. Are you getting right? So we can use plus operator, we can use star operator, we can use escape characters like no problem at all. Sir, finally, I want a string argument or not. That's what right. Have a look once. Here, I'm trying to take here Durga plus software I'm taking. Durga plus software perfectly acceptable, sir. Durga software we are going to get perfectly acceptable. Sir, now I'm taking 10 into sir Durga. 10 into Durga I'm taking. Sir, after 10 into Durga means finally it is Durga like finally it is the result only. Sir, now what the answer we are going to get? It is the 10 times Durga. 10 times Durga is going to come. This is nothing but what? String repetition operator. Okay? We can use string argument, their concatenation possible, multiplication possible, next backslash n backslash t, sir. But take very, very important special care. Sir, I explained already in the last videos, but still I am repeating, sir. Do you know plus operator? If you are applying plus operator between compulsory both arguments should be string type only. If you are using star operator for the string, compulsory one argument should be string, the other argument should be int value. By mistake, if you are taking any other, immediately error we are going to get. Clear for all of you, right? This is the second form of print statement, right? Sir, up to this we covered two forms of print statement, without argument, with a string argument, right? Now the next one, print statement with the variable number of arguments. Any number of arguments you can pass, it itself is acceptable, sir. How you can? Very, very simple. Sir, assume A, B, C is equal to 10, 20, 30. A, B, C is equal to 10, 20, 30. Is it valid or not? Valid or not? Yes, we covered already, right? So 10 will be assigned to the A, 20 will be assigned to the B, 30 will be assigned to the C. Perfectly, it is the valid. Now I am trying to take print of values R. Print of values R. Okay? Sir, A, B, C. How many arguments we are passing to the print statement? Have you observed, right? This is the first argument. Second argument is the int value like. So total multiple 4 arguments I am passing with commas operation. 100% pakka, it is the valid. This is the biggest specialty of Python print statement. So no other language having this type of feature like Java or C or C++, right? But here perfectly you can pass any number of arguments, no problem at all. Sir, what is the output we are going to get, sir? This knowledge must be very essential. Observe that. Values are, this is the first argument. Values are first argument. Next, sir, comma second argument. So, while printing first argument and second argument in the middle, space will come. Okay? In the middle, space. Okay, space 10. And then space 20. And then space 30. So, for the print statement, if you are passing multiple values, while printing in the middle, which symbols will be there, sir? Space symbols by default will be there. Take very special care, sir. Let me execute this code. Have a look once. Okay, here I am taking, here just A, B, C is equal to 20, 30. Print values are, print of values are A, B, C I am trying to take, sir. A, B, C I am trying to take. What is the output we are going to get, sir? Observe that values are, this is the first argument, space second argument, space third argument, space fourth argument. Like now the output we are going to get values are. Sir, how many arguments we are passing? 4 arguments we are passing. This is, so print statement can take any number of arguments, any type of argument, no problem at all. Variable number of arguments, right? Sir, now there is one special attribute is there. That attribute I have to discuss, sir, which is called SEP attribute. Print statement with which attributes are SEP attribute. What is the meaning of SEP? Separator. What is the meaning of SEP, sir? Separator. Separator attribute. What it means? Where we can use? Very simple. Here A comma B comma C comma D is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40 is there. Can you please tell how many variables are there? 4 variables, 4 values, right? Now my requirement is I want to print A comma B comma C comma D. Can you please tell what is the output you are going to get? Please confirm. What is the answer we are going to get, sir? So the answer is, sir, A. What is the value? 10. 10. Space B 20. Space 30. Space 40. So while printing, what is the separator? Separator is the space separator, sir. But now my requirement is, boss, I don't want space. I don't want space. I want a colon. I want a colon separator. Something like 10 colon 20 colon 30 colon 40 I want. So while printing multiple arguments of the print statement, if you want to specify your own separator, then we have to go for SEP attribute. SEP means what? Separator, but not September or something like. Don't create your own meaning. Okay, now how you can specify print of A comma B comma C comma D. So total how many arguments we passed? 4 arguments, right? While printing these arguments, which is separator I want? Colon separator I want. Sir, here SEP is colon we are taking. Either you can take within single quote or within double quotes, no problem. Now what is the answer we are going to get? This is the answer, sir. Everyone can aware. If you are not specifying SEP, what is the separator, right? Space. The default value for SEP attribute is the space. If you don't want space, then you have to specify SEP attribute, sir. So most of the people, sir, what is the meaning of SEP attribute? Like they are going to ask. Now it is very clear. But remember that, sir, how many print statements are there? Only one. Only one. One print statement, but multiple arguments. Now the separator between these arguments for that SEP attribute we are using. Have a look once. Now observe carefully, sir. Here I am taking here A comma B comma C